Nina bendloveni amandla siyanibingelela kwiindaba ze-1KZNTV enifundele uphilano kacebe khulu kamzimba umntwana uyakhuleka kunina besilo. Iqalile namuhla eJohannesburg Expo Center Nazareth eGoli ingqungquthela yama-55 yokukhetha kubuholi benhlangano ebusayo kuleli ukhongolose. Kule ngqungquthela ke kuzokhethwa amalunga angama-80 esigungu esiphezulu kube ngaphezulu ke ayisithupha phecelezi top 6 kanye nomengameli lenhlangano ehlanganisa ikhulunyaka neminyaka eli10 yasungulwa.
Ugcine ivule ngokusemthethweni ingqungquthela yokukhetha ubuholi be-ANC bukwazwelonke uCyril Ramaphosa. Njengoba kubambezeleke ngesikhathi singaphezulu kwamahora amahlanu bekulindeleke ukuthi iqale ngehora le-9 ekuseni. Le ngqungquthela kuzokhetha ubuholi obusha emva kwengqungquthela ekade ibanjwe ngo-2017 la khona uCyril Ramaphosa akhethwa aba ngumengameli. Namhlanje ekuseni okhulumela ilona leli qembu Pulemabe ziningi izinto ayivezile ezithinta nabo ubuholi bayo lenhlangano ikakhulukazi ngezinto ezakamuva yilokhu zenzeka ezithinta nabo abaholi ukubuphana kwabo kanjalo nezinsolo abanye asuke bekwezona ezithinta inkohlakalo. Upule uthi le ngqungquthela ilona thuba elizosetshenziswa ukudingida ngazo lezo zinto.
On the Section 89 report and deal with any other matter that might be similar to that which will have taken place in the past, so that actions taken by the ANC on this kind of matters and as it relates to the conduct of its own cadres is consistent. All members of the ANC must feel that they belong to one organization, they are treated the same and fairly. As a consequence of this, there is no member of the National Executive Committee as it is now who will be appearing before the National Disciplinary Committee. These matters will be processed by the incoming National Executive Committee, and the incoming National Executive Committee will determine the course of action, having looked at all of the cases of a similar nature that would have occurred in the past. We have seen already yesterday members of the media carrying letters purported to be from the NDC.
Okunyakuvezile ukuthi njengabaholi bakulindele ukuthi ingqungquthela ihambe ngendlela abayihlelile futhi bazokuvikela lokho ukuze lenhlangano izoba nobuholi obuzoyisizwe phambili.
We have got a responsibility to make sure that there is nothing that will collapse this conference. The commitment made by the National Executive Committee when we met yesterday is that we are going to do everything else in our power to make sure that this conference concludes its business. We are expected to nominate national officials today. We expect our delegates to vote for national officials tomorrow morning. And this collectively, this leadership agreed that it will do everything else to make sure that all these processes run smoothly. We are encouraged by the fact that registration has not been disrupted. Besides time and systems glitches, everything is going as planned. Our lower structures can learn a lot from how we are conducting this national conference. We want all our gatherings to be undertaken in this fashion. Meetings of the ANC must never collapse because of credentials. Not paid up and you are not a member in good standing, you will not be able to participate in the conference. Some of those in DIP who are known volunteers of the African National Congress, only known by ourselves, when they went to register, I made a special proviso that their membership must be checked. And where we found that you are on probation, we don't accredit you. Some of this, I had to remove about 8 or so of DIP volunteers because their membership was not up to date. The same applies If you are a delegate and your membership is not up to date, you run the risk of not being registered. The new membership system of the ANC that we are using only allows this text to be printed. Where's my tag? Because I'm a voting delegate. So the new membership system of the ANC that we've adopted can only print your tag as a voting delegate if your membership is in good standing. So for instance, Pule Mabe is a member in good standing of Ward 96. So before you become a member of the NEC, you must belong to a branch. So I belong to a branch. I belong to a region. And I belong to a province. That's why our tags have got those details. They've got the names of our provinces and our regions. So just by looking at my tag, you know, oh, this comrade is from Gauteng, is from the region of Johannesburg. So if your membership is not in good standing, we are not going to be able to locate you in that category of being a voting delegate. And remember, if you come from a branch and are a voting delegate, you cannot vote for a leadership of an organization where you are not a member in good standing. It's not possible. I mean, a reporter of ENCA can't report for Muslim Africa. It's not possible. You must be a member first. Be a member in good standing. Your things must be in order. So if there is an issue there, but what I suspect the team might do, where such affects branch members, they may be placed in a category of non-voting. Of course, they will clarify that. The organizing team, the SGO, led by Comrade Paul Mashatile, when they talk to yourselves later on, they will be able to clarify some of those issues. Mbali, this morning, we had already registered just over, when I spoke to Comrade Anc-Zizoqina in the morning, because as we were coming to this briefing, he was doing monitoring of the registration points. What Comrade Anc-Zizoqina told me is that the report we had was that at that point, and this was earlier on, we had just over 3,800 delegates registered.
Umengameli wayo lenhlangano ubese eyivula ngokusemthethweni njengoba kade ethula umbiko weminyaka emihlanu ezinto ezenzakalile solokho bangena ngo-2017 eyintweni ayidalulile isimo somnotho nezinto eziningi ezithinta igciwane i-COVID-19 waphinde wazulana nemindeni yabaholi be-ANC abahamba ngenxa yegciwane i-COVID-19. uRamaphosa kunya kuvezile uthi izwe kuzomela liye phambili, ngakho kuzomela abaholi abazokhethwa kube ukuthi bayaqikelela lokho kuphinde iqiniswe nombutho njengoba ekhala ngokuthi ngonyaka odlule sehlile isibalo sokuvotela kaKhongolose. Inhlelo seyizoqhubeka ila khona kuzoba uhlelo lokuvalana nawodwa amalungu azizithunywa njengoba kuzobe sidingidwa ngombiko wayo lenhlangano. Emva kwalapho kuyobe sekuvuleleka kwabezindaba la khona kuyobe sekuphakanyiswa abagama abantu abazokhetha ebuholweni bamalunga ayisithupha balenhlangano.
I would like now to speak about, the state of our nation and the progress that we have made in advancing the national democratic revolution. In the strategy and tactics document that we adopted at the 54th National Conference, we state that the National Democratic Revolution, the NDR, should strive to realize shared prosperity, social justice, and human solidarity. We state that this should be premised on a united state based on the will of all the people without regard to race, sex, belief, language, ethnicity, or geographic region. We continue to state that it should be based on a dignified and improving quality of life amongst all the people by providing equal rights and opportunities to all South Africans. And also the restoration of the birthright of all South Africans regarding access to land, of our nation reveals the extent to which these goals have been and are being realized. In the state of our nation, must in the first instance be measured by the quality of life of the people of South Africa, especially the poor and the working class. We need to ask ourselves, how far has the ANC gone in creating a better life for all South Africans?
Expropriation of land.
In reflecting on the circumstances of the people of South Africa today, we recognize the substantial and meaningful progress that has been made
Where is the
in
land?
improving the quality of their lives since the advent of democracy. Many of our people are feeling the brunt of ever-rising living costs in the form of food prices, fuel prices, continuous rising prices in transport. The levels of poverty continue to give rise to a sense of hopelessness amongst our people. But we also recognize that there are areas where progress has stalled and some areas where our achievements have been eroded. There are several reasons for this, including slow economic growth over more than a decade and the effects of the pandemic. Weaknesses in governance and service delivery, especially at the local level, have contributed to crumbling infrastructure and failing services. Corruption and mismanagement have meant that resources meant for the poor have been diverted. This task to restore the positive trajectory of social and economic development must be central to the work of the ANC at this time and must be at the forefront of deliberations at this specific national conference. The triple challenge that our people face in the form of poverty, unemployment, inequality continues to be the biggest stain on the development of our people. While the percentage of people that experience hunger has decreased since the advent of democracy, it is still unacceptable that around half of all South Africans live in poverty and a quarter live below the food poverty line. The expanding provision of basic services to households has been one of the most important interventions by successive ANC governments since 1994 to improve the lives of all South Africans.
Osukwini lakusasa kube sekuvotwa kuvotela wona lamagama emva kalapho kube sekuqhubeka sekuvotela labo abazoba ngosekela kanjalo nabazongena esigungeni esiphezulu. Kutebokho sibisi Anc-Zizoqina.
Ake sithi shelele itolo siyabuya futhi mbukele nezinye zeindaba zethu. Asibonge nenebesilo siphinde sinamukele nisabukele zona indaba ze1KZNTV. Ezokuphepha izobe iqiniswe kakhulu kulesikhathi samaholide okuphela konyaka kanti izephula umthetho okuhlanganisa nabazoshayela becule kuyinkamba zikaFaro bazolitheza olunenkume. Lokhu kudalule ngusekela ngqongqoshe umnyango wezokuthutha kuzolonke uSindisiwe Chikunga ngesikhathi kenzeke imvimba emgwaqo emvoti Toll Plaza ngokubambisana nabophiko olubhekele imvume zokuthengiswa ngotshwala kuleli.
Kangeke ibekezelelwe izaphulamthetho emgwaqweni yakuleli. Njengoba isifundazwe KwaZulu-Natal samukela inkumbi zevakashi ezizochitha amaholide azo lapha, inhlaka zezokuphepha ziphume inkalo zonke ukugqugquzela ukushayela ngokucophelela kanye nokugwema uphuzo oludakayo.
Ngalamaxesha eChristmas into eyenzekalayo is that all of us siba sezindleleni abahamba ngenyawo nabantu abahamba ngenqwelo, you know. Now into eyenzekayo is that zibaningi imoto kwindlela, and then ngelo xesha njengoba sisazi ingozi sibeningi. Into esingayo apha kuzobongoza abasebenzi bendlela both abathuthwayo nabashayeli oba bethunana masihoye into yoba imoto ikwimeko yoba ingaba sendleleni. Okwesibini apho siya khona masiqiniseke uba into eselwayo noko masilinde side sifike ekhaya. Yiloo nto simane sibatyekezela amanzi apha so that masiqinise emanzini. And then eyesithathu leyo uba ngaba abantu mababophe amabhandi kuba uba awubophanga ibhandi imoto ingqubeka somewhere. Uba ibihamba ngo-120 wena ungafasanga ibhandi usaqhubeka ngala 120 uyawuphuma ngefestile, uyabona.
Ukuqiniswa komkhankaso ofuzelo esifundazweni kuza ke njengoba kuzokhumbuleka ukuthi lesi sifundazwe sisayikhotha amanxeba kulandela ingozi eyanyantisa igazi ehla endaweni yasophongolo esikhathini esingake inyanga ezimbili ezedlule eyabeke ibandakanya iloli nowadlula emhlabeni inqwaba yabantu. Abomnyango wezokuthutha bathi ke njengoba amaloli ahamba emgwaqweni yakuleli iningi lawo lisukeke liphuma emazweni angaphandle base inhlelweni zokufuqa nakhona lo mkhankaso.
Ngenkathi nangaphambili kwale nhlekelele yasophongolo umphathiswa uMbalulu uye wamemezela phaya ethuma iqumrhu lethu elibhekene nento yezophepha endleleni RTMC uba malirane icampaign ebhekene noba ke kucuthwe ingozi zamatruk apha ephondweni. Now ukwenza ke lonto ke kwafuneka thina njengesebe siyilungiselele lonto leyo ngokwebudget ezawuqala ke lo campaign so that lama truck is not just so much ba ayaspeeda a driver ngubani. Khumbula ke amanye lama truck avela kwamazwe angaphandle, so le campaign ufuneka sirane macala kwiborder nangapha so that ke izawuthi xa yenzile ngokunokwethu izawenza umehluko.
Ungqongqoshe wezokuthutha kuleli ekhipha ibalo zeingozi zomgwaqo zangalesi sikhathi ngonyaka owedlule wadalula ukuthi u79% weingozi beyidalwe ubudedengu kubashayeli kanti ke u11% wazo kudalwe isimo semgwaqo esingesihle. Ukushayela usukhathele, ukugijima kakhulu, ukushibilika emgwaqweni, ukushayela udakiwe, ukungabekezelelani nokunye ke okuningi ngezinye zezinto eziholela ekutheni kube nezingozi.
Siyaqonda ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi nathi siphume siqwashise ngobubi batshwala emgaqweni nanokuthi nje nasemphakathini umuntu mephuza ngokungayinakekeli. Siyazi ukuthi isikhathi sama-holiday ne-festive season abantu bayayithokozisa, bayavakasha, bayobona imndeni khona baqhamuka ngaphandle kwe-province bezo-enjoya amabhishi ethu. So siyazi ukuthi lawo festivities leyo njabulo abasuke bezithola bekuyona ihlangene kakhulu nokuphuza uphuzo oludakayo. So nathi kumele siqwashise ukuthi mawuphuza but phuza ngokuphepha nangokuzinakekela. In terms of ama-challenges that arise from ukuphuza ngobudedengu during the festive season, siyesithola ukuthi kuba nama-violent incidents amaningi la abantu balimazana khona, whether bayadubulana, bayagwazana. Sithola ukuthi iy'bhedlela zethu seyixakeke kakhulu ngenxa yalo bubi abantu baphuza nokungazinakekeli. Siyazi-ke futhi ukuthi nale sifo esiwu-gender based violence, i-GBV, idlangile udlame against abantu besifazane nezingane. Siyazi ukuthi kuye kube khona ama-cases okunukubezwa ngokocansi kwabantu besifazane kwezinye indawo zokuthokoza mangabe sekuhlangene namanzi apontshwana kuba khona iy'ngozi emgaqweni. Sithola ukuthi kunama-case labantu abaphuza khona uphuzo oludakayo bese bengena emotweni bayashayela ngenxa yaloko kwesekutholakala sekuney'ngozi sekulimala nabanye abantu ababesemgaqweni ababe-travelisha. So yilawo ma-challenges esiye siwathole makuhlangene notshwala. Siphinde futhi ke kuye kube khona nama-report ukuthi kukhona abangasebenzisi abathengisa utshwala ngaphandle kwemvume ngoba bafuna ukuresponda kule demand yotshwala ekhona emphakathini.
Ukudutshulwa kwabantu besendaweni zokucima ukoma kudlange kakhulu kuleli nonyaka. Kanti-ke abe-KZN Liquor Authority bathi-ke benze isiqiniseko sokubaphuca bonke abanikazi balezi indawo abangayilandeli imigomo ebalawulayo.
Lawo abese reportiwe ka-SAPS of violent incidents siwasukumele phezulu sawathathela inyathelo eziqinile senza nathi our internal investigations ukuthola ukuthi yena ngabe khona yini ama license conditions aphuliwe. Is there a breach of the KZN Liquor Licensing Act ngoba masikhipha ilicense kunemigomo nemibandela kufanele usebenzise ngakhona. La sithole khona ngempela ukuthi there has been a breach of license conditions. Busily hearing and the licenses that were found to be in breach were suspended from trading. So we do take serious steps against ensuring ukuthi siyayiqinisa ingalo yomthetho kulabo abangasebenzi ngendlela okuyiyona.
Abashayeli baphawule kanje ngalomkhankaso.
Ngiyajabulisa kakhulu ukuthi sibona umthetho iphume kangaka ngoba kusho ukuthi sizophepha kakhulu nespeed abafowethu abazobe hamba ngaso kusho ukuthi sizoba ilesi umthetho osifunayo. Uvalo lona alukho lona kakhulu ngesimo sokuthi nami ngumhlali wasophongolo njengoba ngikhuluma nani, and we have seen i-government yethu ithe ukuzama ukuthi ibhekelele kakhulu into yasophongolo wesibona ama-truck ahamba ngo-40 km/h. Kodwa ke into emangaza kakhulu ukuthi ama-truck semaningi kakhulu. Uhulumeni siyacela kakhulu ukuthi abuyisele izitimela ikwazi ukusebenza ngoba izokwazi ukureduce kakhulu imithwalo ofanele uhambe ngeitimela other than ukuthi kubuye ngapha emgwaqweni ngoba kuyisikhathi se-festive nje kuyasixaka kakhulu ngoba ama-truck angeke sikwazi ukumuva. Yabona i-truck mangabe limuva ngo-40 km/h kusho ukuthi imoto ezincane angeke ihambe kakhulu impela, kuzogcina kudala i-congestion enkulu kakhulu emgwaqweni lokho.
Ingcindezi kuye kuba abaqashi bethu ngoba phela nabo baye bedinga ucash othe xaxa mekubhizi. Manje nathi siyithole ngesinye isikhathi sesiphuthuma sesishayela ngenye indlela engajwayelekile. Ngingathi nje mina koza kwethu kufanele sifunde ukubekezelelana ngoba sonke sisebenzisa umgwaqo ukuze abagibeli bethu bebe safety.
Njengoba kutheleka ivakashi, abadayisi bathatha ithuba lokuqhuba amabhizinisi kanti-ke bathi yize beqonda ukubaluleka kokuchithwa kwabezomthetho emgwaqweni ngalesikhathi lokhu kuphazamisa ibhizinisi labo.
Siyathanda khona ukuthi sihlukumezeke ngoba kuye kufike mhlasimbe ama-security njengoba kugcwele lapha nje ngaselokhuzeni sidayisa sisuke lapha ngase-toll gate siyofika nangapha e-Atracity. Laphaya kulonyaka nje sihlukumezeka nakulonyaka ophelileyo ngoba kuye kufika bekade kukhona amasosha unyaka odlula asitholanga lutho. Nakulonyaka asitholi lutho, uyi-toll gate ivaliwe, imoto kanti zifike zime zithi ngesikhathi samile sikwazi ukuthi sikotele sidayise sithola amasenti. Kuloko unyaka nalonyaka ophelileyo nje siyahlupheka ngempela asitholi lutho. Uma sidayisa lapha makwenzekile uNkulunkulu wasisiza kuyenzeka mhlambe sibathola 500 ngelinye ilanga singabatholi. Sihlala ubuhlungu nje kunjalo la. Lo mgwaqo lakade siuqala lapha ebridgeini. Silayine yonke le ndawo, silayinele ukuthi sithole. Manje ukuhlupheka nje sinako la. Ukuthi ingane sigijime kade ziba nengozi manje njengoba basixolela amaphoyisa ingozi ayitholakala. Usukane nje kuyingozi nje ezenzekelayo nje ingaxhomananga nokuthi ukuthi sidayise. Lonyaka nje asikaze sithole kule nyanga. Ingozi besithola kakhulu amaphoyisa sasihlupha. Esagijimisa ingane konke lapha e-toll gate agijime gcina kushayiseka ingane gcina kushayiseka nalo iphoyisa. Siyabonga ukuthi kulezi insuku amaphoyisa asathe ukusixolela ukuthi asigijimise. Abantu abake basiphatha kabi amasosha ebekade bekwabizile la singazi ukuthi abizilweni.
Umyalezo oqinile ubhekiswe kubagibeli ngqo ukuba ke bangananazi ukubika abashayeli ababudedengu emgaqweni.
Umuntu othulayo odrive esenza into wrong unikela ngobomi bakhe nobomi babanye abantu kulana. Umzekelo kwalapha uba sitsale imoto kodwa kanti uyayazi ba umqhubi ubemanesela apha side okanye intoni umxele because uba umxelanga uzawuthula kanti phambelini nizaba sengozini ungasafiki kusapho lwakho. Ilonto ke bethu nana sibongoza into bangaba engasike wonke umuntu ayivume ayihoye lento siyenza so that beyond Christmas nokho sibe saphila sonke lonke.
Utshwala bukhona busemthethweni kodwa still buyisidakamizwa. Think before you drink responsibly. Sazi isikali sakho, phuzele endaweni ephephile, uphuze futhi uzinakekele, unakekele nomphakathi wakho, unakekele nomndeni wakho, drink responsibly, ungashayeli. Sicela ukuthi nisebenze kanye nathi niwumphakathi eqinisekeni ukuthi isifundazwe sakaZulu Natal siphephile during this festive season. We are safe, we are protected, and we spend a joyous festive season.
Udaba luhlanganiswe uNtomkhona Mvubu ngiseThekwini.
Ake sithi shelele itolo sophinde sibuye nezinye zendaba. Asibongene nabesilo siphinde sinamukele nisabukele zona izindaba ze1KZNTV. Ake sibheke engosini yezomnotho. Izimakethe zivale iranda kuleli ngu-17.24 kuyidola laseMelika, kanti belungu 21.36 kupondo waseBrithani, lungu 18.37 ku-euro yase-Europe, kanti intengo yegolide yona $1,794.71 i-ounce, kuthi uwoyela ongahluziwe yona $82.70 umphongolo. Ake sibheke engosini yezemidlalo. Intaka izobibekelwa amazolo ngokuthambama kwelanga lakusasa njengoba kuzotholana phezulu izinkunzi zaseFrance kanye nezase-Argentina emidlalweni wamanqamu endebe yomhlaba eqhubeka eQatar. Lo mdlalo ubhekwe ngabomvu njengoba ke uphethe ihlabane efana noLionel Messi kanye noKylian Mbappe okuyibona abazihola phambili ngamagoli amaningi kulo mqhudelwane njengoba bebambene ke ngamagoli ke amahlanu. Lo mdlalo uzoqala ngehora lesihlanu ntambama ngesonto. Ake sibheke nasesimo sezulu esingalindeleka. Nina bakamkhumbi igudluka sibone amakumgedlela siyaguqa la ebesiphaka namuhla kuze kube ngokuzayo.